Hey, Mama Beth, how are you doing? Are you guys getting nasty weather from all this stuff? Good, good. Hi there, Tony. How are you doing today? I'm not sure how far the weather has stretched so far. So, and the pressures, oh, I bet. Yeah, I didn't even think about the pressure. Hey there, Mary. How are you doing? She did. She did, thankfully. Um, there was BNN Howard, um, Artist 11. Um, I have a list on my Twitter. Nippy, she's still there. There were several that weren't able to leave for whatever reason. We finally got Lit Hot, got her out of there. It's just been, I think Crystal says so. I'm not sure if she stayed or if she was finally able to get gone. Christy in the Carolinas, she was stuck for a little while. Bless evacuated. Bless this mess. Um, Even Tomahawk Sean finally left. So it was a small list of people that couldn't leave for whatever reason. And being in Howard and Artist 11 are the two that are worrying me the most because Artist, she lives right there in Wilmington. So I did talk to her last night, though. Hopefully, she's going to update us today. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Hey, Pie. Oh, I know. Mama Beth, me too. Hey, Meg Meg. But yeah, she's gonna. I talked to her yesterday afternoon on Twitter, and everything was fine at that point. And then she's gonna try to get us some video, which if it's safe, she will, and if it's not, then I hope she doesn't try. But yeah, she's right there in Wilmington. I think isn't the eye close to her now, so maybe the hardest part is almost over. I hope. I haven't watched anything on it yet today, so yep, Tony. Yep, I'm gonna be praying until this thing is safely. Well, I think we're probably all gonna be praying for a long time because even after it's safely gone, these people are going to come home to nothing. A lot of them will. So, and I know there's certain ones like Christy in the Carolinas. She's disabled. She has 3 kids. She can't afford, insurance and all this. Bless this mess can't. She works full time, just barely getting by. There's several that when they come home, they may be facing just utter ruin. I'm good, Mag Mag. I've got my sinuses are all today, but yeah, it's supposed to sit there for a couple more days. That's hurricanes do that. There was one when I lived down in Mobile that came up in the bay over like around the Fairhope area. It was way on up in the bay, the Mobile Bay, and just churned for 3 days. I mean, just it just sits there and it churns, And, oh, of course, it was nothing like this one. It was nothing like this one. Here in Charlotte, yeah. Wait, you're getting bad wind. It extends real far, and that's the thing, Mag Mag. I think you are where Crystal ran to. Um, and it's still a good friend of mine, Carolina man. He lives in Raleigh, so he's going to have major flooding issues going on. I mean, it's this sucker's bad, and I think the storms. just, we're here in Texas. I'm not going to get storms like what everybody else is going to get, but we're still going to get, remnants of it all the way over here. That's how big this thing is. Going to lose lights 5 to 7 days. Yeah, yeah. And so, see, all the people that were able to leave, um, if they're not in a shelter, they're going to end up in a shelter because who can afford a hotel? Who can afford eating out all that time in a hotel and everything when you're running for your life? Oh, and you guys too, if you haven't given blood and you're eligible to give blood, please go give blood. They are going to need it. Trust me. Um, every time something like this happens, Paula said they run short every time. So, if y'all get the opportunity and you're eligible, please go give blood. Oh, thank you, Mag. I'm glad to hear that. They're not going to let me, but they will let my daughter. I've been sick, so they're not going to let me. But I don't know. They might. Could they still use like plasma or something from it if you've been sick? Is it O positive, Mag? Everybody has type O, I think, don't they? Type O is the main blood type, and then I'm the second one. I'm A positive. So, O positive, So did anybody want to get a reading at all? There's that tower card. I'm going to hide it. I don't want to look at it this morning. Oh, thank you. What did? How are you doing today? Is anybody in here in Florida? Or on the eastern side of Florida? I just want to know how far down it's going. I think I heard it was going all the way down to like Savannah. Well, thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. We'll just hang out if nothing else. People may not want a reading today, but I have had a couple people ask me when I was going to go live, so I wanted to, make it available in case they did. So. But so what all is everybody up to? Does anybody have big plans for the weekend? I'm doing okay, Mama Beth. I'm hanging in there. My landlady is going to let us go ahead and stay if we can get the deposits and everything. And I was very, very blessed and able to come up with enough to do that. So we're going to hang out and here for the winter and get our bearings and find a job and at least have a head start on that. And we'll move according to where the good job comes in. I may end up in somewhere like Iowa before it's over with. I don't care. If I can have a good quality of life there, that's what it's about. That's the plan for right now. Hi there, Yin Yang. Thank you. That's sweet, sweetie. We appreciate it. All right, Tony. Have a good one, doll. Hey there, Brooklyn. How are you doing? But yeah, I mean, there's that'll give us. several months to get all our ducks in a row and have a plan, whenever we do get ready to move. So I guess we'll just hunker down here in Texas for the winter, let all these hurricanes get out the damn way and go from there. So 'cause I have a feeling it's going to be pretty rough this year, storm wise. So. My friend should be joining for a reading in a. Okay, cool. What did? What's her name? Hanging in there. Her. I'm good, Brooklyn. I'm good. My sinuses got me crazy this morning, but other than that, thank you, Mary. Yeah, it just makes better sense to stay here through the winter and get it all figured out. You know, Sonic is hiring, so maybe I can car hop through the winter and just save the money, and it'll help us that much whenever we do get ready to move. We'll have something, so a few months back during a reading, you said legal issue in my future. Carrie, okay. Hi there, Mr. Gerardo. Okay. It's happened. My hubby got hit by a tractor trailer last week. Legal issues have began. Okay. Do you remember if I said what the outcome of it would be or anything, Brooklyn? Y'all excuse me, my nose is running. It's running horrible. Okay, he got hit by a tractor trailer. So I'm hoping that you guys are suing. Do you remember if there was any kind of like a super prosperity cards or anything like that in it? You said we would turn out okay, but it was going to basically be very stressful. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Mama Beth, thank you. You want to get a reading? Can't remember. Okay, we'll look at it and we'll see. Um, yeah, we'll ask that specific question and see. I appreciate that, Mama Beth. Thank you. It actually, it's weird. It does come in a time of need. I have avoided doing tarot live for probably 3 or 4 days because there were other priorities and I didn't want anybody to waste a dime on me, you know. Thankfully, I think most of that is kind of, and I had a few questions from people, so I wanted to make it available for them. But it's a wonderful time. The timing is perfect, Mama Beth. Thank you. Mm. But, so how do you want me to phrase the question, Brooklyn? And Gerardo, it's okay. You can go ahead and type out your question if you want. I'll look for you. Carrie might have. That's okay. What did? I'll try to do it again later this evening, like probably about like 6 or so. So, and then she can always holler at me on Twitter and let me know when she's ready. Yeah, my nose is running. Ugh. Okay, let's see, Brooklyn. Just deal them out and let's see what we get, and then I'll ask for a specific timeline, okay? I'm just going to timeline it. Didn't the wrong lawyer come up in that spread too, Brooklyn? Yes, there was something about the wrong lawyer. Am I right? The first lawyer was not the right lawyer. I remember that. And it's back. The first lawyer is not the right lawyer. You're going to be successful. You're going to be real successful, but the first lawyer is not the guy that's going to do it for you. Okay? No, you're gonna get one that's gonna be more specialized. He's gonna know all the little tricks. The first lawyer is not the right one. Let me see. I appreciate that, Mama Beth. Yep, you remember it too. What did? Yeah. Okay, you have Knight of Pentacles, which is an offer affecting your foundation. The card of Resurrection. Every judgment. Everything is going to be fine health-wise, etc., etc. But then you have the Magician reversed. Someone who tries to control things who is not going to be able to do it. That's the first lawyer. He's the wrong one. Then you have the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to win the case, but that's not the guy that's going to do it for you. The specialist is. This guy right here, he knows all the tricks to everything. He knows all the secrets, all the private knowledge. This guy right here is going to be the one that's going to win it for you. The first lawyer may very well recommend him to you, though. So, he doesn't get back to you. He very well may be the one that recommends this second guy to you. You're gonna win the case. The Ten of Pentacles is here. It's gonna be a big benefit for you guys. But yeah, the first lawyer is not gonna do it. I remember that now. Isn't it funny how that happens? The cards are like, hey, hello, you forgot this, you know. But yeah. Hey, Stewie. But yeah, yeah. You guys, y'all are going to be successful. Lawsuits being what they are, it kind of depends too. I didn't see any big delays. They may go ahead and make a generous enough offer that you're able to settle it pretty quickly. In which case, yeah, way to go, you know. But yeah. So how are you today, Stewie? And Gerardo, I never saw your question. Did he type a question, you guys? Because I never saw it. You're very welcome, Brooklyn. I wish my nose would quit running. I hate that. Shit. Okay. So, Stewie, what are you up to this weekend, dude? And are you a dude or a dudette? Just out of curiosity. So that I don't call you dude if you're a girl. Did he leave? Or did my chat freeze? Or what? So nobody has big plans for the weekend then? Well, I do. I'm going to be working on a few videos. Uh, it's almost October, and October is probably my favorite month of the year. I'm going to do spooky all the way through, and I can't wait. And so I'm going to be working on some things like that today. Um, so I have big plans this weekend. I'm going to be at home being a dork as usual. Um, so if anybody's doing anything exciting, please allow me to live vicariously through you and share it with me. What about you, Brooklyn? What you gonna do this weekend? Let me make sure I'm still on live chat. Live chat, yes. Okay. It's gonna be exciting. Saturday is gonna be really bad here as far as rain and stuff. Mag. Bored out of my mind since moving here, so basically no plans. Yeah. Hey, work on some spooky stuff. There ain't never enough spooky videos to suit me. Work on some spooky makeup. Oh my gosh, that would be cool. Do a sugar skull look or something. That would be real cool. They last year a few channels did a collaboration where everybody did a Halloween makeup look, like a Wicked Witch or just all anything they wanted to do. It was really cool. Saturday night into Sunday. Welcome back, Mama Beth. Do you remember, Brooklyn? Truthfully, Trisha did one. She did a sugar skull. I think Nikki Reb did one. It was kind of a small collaboration, but it was so much fun watching them. I just like stuff like that. And who doesn't need a makeup tutorial for, Halloween looks? So, had to check on everything. Mm, you remember? Okay. Told the so did the Solstice collaboration last year. That would be a cool one. We were just talking, Mama Beth. I'm gonna be working on some October videos this weekend because I love. Well, you like it too. I love spooky stuff, so I'm gonna tackle a few things and do, you know, hopefully quite a few videos in October because I think it's fun. Tackle some of the legends and some of the traditions that we have today, you know, and so we were trying to decide what people could do this weekend because Brooklyn don't have anything to do. So I was thinking a makeup thing would be cool. No good at makeup looks like that, but there's only one way to really know, Brooklyn, and that's just to get in there and if you're not, you'll be better next time because you will have practiced. Mm-hmm. We should do a collaboration like that, you guys. I suck at makeup too, but hell, I'll give it a shot. To collaborate. A hammer and my Keurig. Hey, morning, Janet. Might try some things. I think we should. Um, let's see, what would I do? See, I don't have much specialty makeup. I kind of only have just like what I have to, but I can probably exaggerate it for something. I don't know. I'll have to stop and think about what I might could do with what I have. Now, see, this is where somebody like Mindy that has a big makeup collection, they could do some amazing things. My collection's really small, so I think we should. What kind of thing do we want to do, you guys? Not cooperating to give me caffeine, right? Tons of makeup. Well, okay. I might could, okay. I'll do a pumpkin. I will do a pumpkin face. Maybe. Hang on. No, I have a better idea. I'm going to do a makeup look too. What do we need to call it though so that our titles can match and people can know where to go for the next one? I mean, we can put it in the description box, but I think I'm going to go for something like Mimi, Lot Lizard or something like that maybe. Or bake something. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I was thinking about doing a series on my channel, Cooking with Brooklyn. Oh yeah. And say, oh my God, in this time of year, this is the time of year to get in there and bake, you know. So I think that would be fun. Do a Disney Queen. Oh, I like those, yeah. Hi there, Sharazda. Is that right, Sharazda? Hi there, Live News. What's up? What's up? Base, cook, and craft. Okay. Mm, have you tried kitty litter cake? Hey, Journey. Mm. Hey there, Jacqueline. Yeah, I think I've got the makeup that I could do like a Mimi thing. I would probably have to pile it on, but because what I have is not that good a quality, so I'll have to do like a bunch of coats. But I think that would be, oh no, inspiration. I'm gonna be a 70s disco queen. Boom. Get me one of them big old frizzed out hairstyles going on. You know, see if I can find some jumpsuit, one of them jumpsuits that was cut down to here and flared out to there over at the Goodwill or something. I think that's what I'm doing, you guys. I'm doing a 70s disco queen. That's going to be my look. We can do all three. A Halloween dessert. Is it like that? Do you remember, Janet? I think it was last year they had, not last year, years ago they had something called dirt cake, and it was Oreo crumbs with a couple gummy worms, and it was like a pudding cake. Is it something like that? Hi there, Kristen. That will get, I think so. I think so. And plus it'll be fun. You know, give us something fun to do. That's what YouTube is supposed to be, y'all. It's supposed to be fun, you know? So that's what we need to do. Make it fun again. So I'll try to film my Disco Queen this weekend. And, okay, I'm going to tag Mama Beth. I'm going to tag Brooklyn Babe. Who all else wants in. And I'm going to tag y'all in the description. your channels and everything so that people can follow it. Actually, I probably need to write this down. If I can find a pen. There it is. Okay. Brooklyn, Mama Beth. Okay. It is kind of like it has consistency of kitty litter. Oh, neat. When should the video be? Just, we have until Halloween. If we can get it done, like starting in October, like have it up before the 1st of October, we'll be that much ahead of the game, you know. But I would say, like, deadline would probably have to be like October 1st. You know, that way. Janet, are you going to do the collaboration? Must think. I want to do one of those where, you know, I remember the Disco Queen stuff. I remember they would put these little tattoos and stuff like that on their cheeks to make them stand out and just all kinds of stuff like that. So I think this is going to be fun. I'm going to research it. I'm going to find legitimate photos and I'm going to put them in the video too to show where I got my inspiration from. And yeah. So, oh God, mine too, Janet. Me too, Mama Beth. You want to be in? Okay, Janet. Okay, who else, you guys? Who else wants to be in it? Do you want to be in the collaboration? Okay. And I need to get in touch with Mindy and see if she wants to do it. Mag, do you think you can do it? Do you want to do it? It'll give you something to do while the weather's bad. Well, unless the lights go out. Mm. Everybody went quiet again. Boxes of Halloween costumes, wigs, masks, decorations. Do you know what look you're going to do, Janet? I have a request for one. If you don't know what look you want to do yet, I have a request. Can go with my witch hat, but I have other stuff. Ursula the Sea Witch. You know, the one, she's got the short, bitchy gray hair, and I think she's got a black streak in it. And Ursula, she kind of looks like Mimi. Of course, the cartoon version of her, but from The Little Mermaid. I, mm, I would love to see a makeup look on her. I just would. I think that'd be cool, though. Okay. The wackier, the better. The more, I don't know, actually original, the better. Now, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do Ursula, so she would be original. Mm, I think it's going to be fun too. Mm, yeah, I'll have to tweet it out too, so that people that are busy in other streams with hurricane stuff and everything, so they'll know if they want to take an hour or two break from it and just, you know, play for a little bit. Oh, cool. Hell yeah. Loved her Ursula. Oh, me too. Me too. Uh, I don't know why. It was just something. She reminds me of, you guys remember that disco star? She only had one hit. Alicia something. Uh, she loves the nightlife, though. Y'all know who I'm talking about? What's her name, Janet? She likes to boogie. Her. I think it's Alicia something. Anyway, she always reminded me of Ursula to drop kick it. Maleficent. Oh, I love that. You know who I'm talking about? It's Alicia something, isn't it? And I think that's the only hit she ever had, but it was such a big one, that, yeah. See, I'm trying to think. I have very few pots and pans and stuff, so I'm not sure if I can do the baking part of it, but I can still dig up a recipe and put in there for the baking part of it. Dying to do this. Look, that's going to be cool. Mm, that's going to be cool. Me too. There's, y'all, I know I'm an idiot, okay, but I even cried at Finding Nemo and I almost wouldn't watch it because I was watching it and he got lost and I was like, nope. And went back to the computer and was talking to a friend of mine. She's like, trust me, you're going to be glad you watched it. Go back in there and watch it. And I did, and I was glad I did, but I almost didn't because it was just so sad to start with when that little fish got lost. How stupid. How stupid, but yeah. So that's probably the weirdest movie that ever made anybody cry before, but it did. And my daughter, oh God, I remember she bawled like a baby at Stuart Little. Well, she was a baby. She was like 3 or 4 maybe, and it broke her heart. Is doing a boudoir series of Disney princesses, and she's been telling me I'm Maleficent, so I got the cape corset. Oh, that's gonna be cool with Lassie. Wonderful World of Disney did, and Lassie was still lost. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think Carolina Man said that he cried at Forrest Gump. That's the one that gets him. So I guess it's just different for everybody, but I miss shows like that though. I mean, my God, we had Flipper, we had Lassie, we had Flipper. I used to love Flipper. What other animal show? Mr. Ed. I mean, there used to be some amazing things on TV. Was sad. I can't handle. I know. Me too, Christy. Is it? No, Kristen. I'm sorry. Me too. It. Yeah. I can't do it. As a matter of fact, I had to turn off a documentary last night. It was a documentary on Rod Ferrell. You guys know who that is? That little vampire guy from Kentucky that went down to Florida and killed that girl's parents. Him. Apparently, their group had stolen some animals from the animal shelter. And the things that they did, the police officer was stating what they had done to those animals in their rituals. I couldn't even watch it. I just couldn't. It's horrible. Nick at Night. Oh yeah, hell, I used to like Dobie Gillis. I used to love that. Hey there, Debbie. How are you doing? Working on splitting the week's video in half because there's so much in it. Because the Archie's TV show. Flipper. Oh yes, I used to love Flipper, that laughing dolphin. I loved that show. Mm-hmm. How you doing today, Debbie? Oh, hey, we are doing a collaboration, Debbie. We're doing different makeup looks in celebration of Halloween, and we're all gonna try to have the video up by the 1st of October. Y'all, we need a name. We need a name for it so that we can all name our titles. Anyway, Debbie, do you want to be in it? Mr. Ed, mm-hmm. You want to be in it? Okay. Write down Debbie. Mm-hmm. Oh, you want to think about it? Okay. I loved Mr. Ed too. And there was, oh my gosh, there's this one video, it's somewhere here on YouTube, where this camel, or it may have actually been a horse. This horse gets pissed off at this dude. I don't know what the dude doing, but the horse had enough, and he just reaches out with his teeth, takes his shirt, and slings him back a good 3 feet. Oh, no, you don't. One smooth move of his head, and that dude goes flying. I loved it. You want to do Scarecrow Journey? Okay. Alrighty. I forgot about all them shows. Great. Yup. Still thinking, okay. Hey there, Christy. How was your night, Tammy? I slept. I didn't sleep all that great. I had a really hard time going to sleep. But yeah, I slept, so. Flipper. And there used to be on Nick at Night, on Friday evenings. My older kids never missed this show. It was called Are You Afraid of the Dark? Did any of you guys ever watch that? It's a kid's show. It's a spooky kid's show, and it would scare me. And this was before Goosebumps and R.L. Stine ever got started. These kids would meet, like once a week and tell the spookiest ghost story, and it was a really good show. Oh, sure, Christy. Okay. Bedroom at my Dee had a huge TV. You watched it too? Y'all watch it? That was a good little show. And then Goosebumps came along, and next thing I know, that show's not on anymore, and I used to love that show. I mean, I thought it was great. It's supposed to be spooky for kids, but hell, it was spooky for me. Are they downsizing, Christy? Laying off? Um, Let me see. The theme music, yes. I'm good, Debbie. I'm hanging in there, you know. Goosebumps too. Threatened it. I was going after the hammer. They were, and my husband was one of them after 17 years. Okay, important question for you here. Are they trying to take his benefits? Does he have benefits coming to him and they're trying to keep from giving them? Because the cards I drew is the Seven of Swords, and that's of having someone steal something away from you. I have the card of reaping what you sow reversed. They're trying to take everything he worked for. And then I have the card of the Emperor reversed. So basically this is the head guy here. He has no feelings. These are not people. These are things in the way. Get them gone. Is that about what's going on? Are they trying to take, does he have stock options or something? I mean, are they trying to shit him out of benefits somehow? He has no benefits. Okay. If it's not about benefits, then they're lying and they're deceptive in why they're doing it. Question. He's been there 17 years. Is it possible that they just want to get rid of him and bring in somebody that they don't have to pay as much? Somebody just starting or something? Because that could happen. The card is here. They're trying to take something he worked for. Yeah. Hey there, Kathy. How you doing? They let the guys that have been there the longest go. Yeah. They probably, and this is a guess, but looking at these cards, I'm thinking they probably did that so they could bring someone in and pay them less than what they're having to pay these guys. That shit always blows up in their face because then you get people that don't know what they're doing. So, bringing in their own people. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good, Kathy. Okay, well, moving on from that. The card of resurrection is here. He's definitely going to find something. He's not going to love it at first, but he is going to get it, meaning he's going to understand exactly what he's doing and enjoy it. The cards I drew on that are the Two of Cups reversed. So he's not going to love it at first. The card of resurrection, and then Ace of Swords reversed, meaning he's going to find a new way to look at it at the very least. But yeah, work is on the way. Now, these have a time span of about 3 months. Let me see if I can narrow that down for you a little bit. What has to happen first? When will he? What has to happen first? The High Priestess, she's all about intuition. The card of competition. And then the card of saving every dime you can, which all make plenty of sense in this, but basically if something in his gut tells him to go for a position, no matter how many people are fighting for it, he needs to listen to his gut and give it a shot. That's how it's going to happen. Yeah. Yes, he will get another job soon. Yes. Mm, he has to talk to a guy Monday. Okay, well, I'm going to keep him in my prayers that that works out. And maybe he'll go ahead and get started come Monday or Tuesday or something. So, mm, but yeah, the company's being deceptive. He's better off out of there, you know, shitty people like that. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, it's worth a shot, Janet. Hi there, Sheev. How are you doing? We could do something like Funtober. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to think. We've got plenty of time to decide on the title, so uh-oh. Hang on. Well, she that doesn't bother us here, but that derogatory term does a little bit. So, yeah. Mm, well, thank you. Hey, Cece, how are you doing? Mm, what, you know her from other chats? She, mm-mm-mm. I think he's messing with you, Cece. Sheev, knock it off, dude. Exactly. Trolling and picking is fine if it's picking. Don't try to scare people. That's not cool. And this is, I am going to say this, Sheep. This is Tarot Live. You're being very disrespectful. Luckily, we're all just shooting the shit right now. But normally, you know, we don't do that in this stream. So, thank you, Sheep. I appreciate it. Okay. Mm, yeah, Cece, he's picking and playing is all. So yeah. So anyway, what are you up to today? Oh, Cece, we were just talking about doing a collaboration for Halloween. We're all going to do a fun makeup look, and we're going to have the videos up by October the 1st. And do you want to do it? You want to get in on it with us? Yeah, I know. I know. Just ate a cat paw. You mean, is that like a bear claw? Or is that like one of those cookie things? Or okay, I'm gonna put you on the list then. I'm doing a disco queen, a 70s disco queen. That's the one I'm gonna do. And we've got a Maleficent. I'm trying to talk Janet into doing Ursula the Sea Witch. I don't know if I have her talked into it or not yet though. And then the other people are still deciding what they're gonna do. So, mm, no, you're fine, Sheep. We know. We know. I still don't know what the heck to do. Can't be too hard. Let me think. Well, I mean, if you go back and ooh, a flapper, Brooklyn. Do a flapper, 1920s makeup. You know, you could do like the little curly cute thingies and the red lipstick and the dot and all that. That would be cool. That wouldn't be too hard. Lucas, okay. Hmm. You don't have school today, Lucas? Are you anywhere near all the bad storms? Just out of curiosity? Is that why? Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Uh, I think a flapper would be, we need a flapper. We definitely need a flapper. But if you take a look like that from back in time somewhere, it won't be that hard. How they're trying to make. We're good. How are you today? Yeah, Janet, don't let me forget to DM Mindy on Twitter because she might want to do this, and I think she'd be really good at it too. I don't want to forget her. Yes, Debbie, or midwives. The midwives are their hair is a little bit different though, but I mean, I love the midwives. Oh my God, I love them. 1920s. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she would too. Yeah, I'll tweet it out after the stream, and I do too, Debbie. That show, I've watched it from the jump. I have always loved that show. Did anybody see the new American Horror? I saw like about half of it. And watching it on my phone, I just really couldn't get into it. So I guess this is going to be another season that I'm going to have to watch later. You know, plus when I was trying to watch it, I was more worried about the hurricane and everybody getting the hell out of there than I was the show, you know. So I wasn't really paying good attention either. I don't. I don't. I watched the movie years ago that had Aidan Quinn and Natasha Richardson in it. I just don't think you can improve that. You know, that movie. Robert Duvall was in it. Faye Dunaway. That movie was just perfection. So I've never watched the new one. I tried to, and I got to the scene where they rip the man into pieces, and I was just kind of like, yeah, yeah. I might get back into it one day when I have actual TV, you know. No, the attention wasn't on it. Mm-mm. I've heard of it. Somebody else mentioned that show to me. I don't remember who though, but somebody else mentioned it, so it must be a pretty good show. Is that on Hulu too? And then I know there's one on Netflix that Carolina Man keeps talking about. And I thought it was something Mirror, Black Mirror, Broken Mirror, something. Black Mirror. Do you watch that one, Janet? On HBO, and you can watch it on HBO. And yeah, but I would have to watch it on my phone. That's what I'm saying. I hate trying to watch that stuff on my phone. You know, I have a hell of a time trying to see it on here. When I get my Wi-Fi, when I get my deposits and everything up, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get Wi-Fi. When I get Wi-Fi, I'll be able to watch it on my tablet or the laptop, because Janet sent me a laptop. But until I get my Wi-Fi going, all I have is this stupid little phone, and it sucks to try to watch stuff on it. It was okay. Okay. Season 1. There's 8 episodes. It's freaking. Okay, I'll have to watch that. See, I'm all up into Game of Thrones now. That's the kind of stuff that I like. And yeah, I was watching a documentary last night about Sparta and the Peloponnesian Wars and everything, and there was some information in that I had not realized before. Do you guys know about the Spartans and about how they trained their military? Have y'all Game of Thrones? Oh, me too. Me too, Debbie. I love both of them. At the age of 7, boys were taken from their home and they were put into these agogis, where they're basically taught to lie, kill, steal, whatever they had to do to survive, all in the greater good. Everything is allowed as long as it's a benefit to the unit. Okay. So part of the training, and this was compulsory. It was required at the age of 12, after they underwent their ordeal of being whipped half to death in order to have cheese. Um, they were given to an older man to raise as a lover. They had no option. It was required. They were required to go live with this man and to do whatever he said, to learn how to be a real Spartan warrior. And mhm. So when you look back on things like, you look back today on things like Alexander the Great, and they make a big deal. Well, he was gay. Actually, no, that was their culture then. It was more accepted. I don't know. It was very odd, and it definitely caught me off guard, because I had never heard that that was required of their soldiers before. I knew marriage was existed only for one reason, and that was to have children, but I never realized all that. So it surprised me because not so much that guys are together, hell, yeah, good. But the part that it was required from the age of 12, it was required from the age of 12, and they had no choice. Mm-hmm. Hi there, El Blanco. Yeah, it shocked me. It did. Um, the indoctrination was that rigorous and strong. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. Yep. Someone could do the Joker or the Mad Hatter. Oh yeah. Both of those would be cool. The Joker, and that's kind of Ursula-ish, kind of. Um, that would be real cool. Damn, I wish I had more makeup. I would love to do one like that, you know. Mm. So, El Flaco, you're Lucas, right? You never did tell me. Are you out of school today, dude, or what? Mm. Oh, well. Well, you guys, it doesn't look like anybody is needing any readings right now, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off here and fix me some lunch, I think. I'm going to come back home probably about 5 or 6 this evening to see, you know, if anybody needs a reading and everything. But if you guys haven't given blood yet, please consider giving blood. I got the wrong dude. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Lucas has been in here picking on me, so I thought maybe. But mm, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and click that X, you guys. I love y'all. Um, y'all come hang out with me later. Meantime, everybody stay safe, and I will talk to all you guys soon.